Alright, so I thought I'd make a video on the crash of Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to crash? Is it going to go to zero? No. So I can use an example, alright? A couple years ago, um, 2.5 years ago about, maybe a little bit less, but it went all the way up to, and this is when Bitcoin was cheap, it went all the way up to $1,000, right? And or it went up to like 1,400, and then it plummeted down to $200, and it stayed at that for a while. It stayed at that for a while. If you go on CoinMarketCap.com, or if you have any of those apps, or if you go on Coinbase, you can actually see um, where the line that I'm talking about. So I wouldn't stress too much. I'm actually really happy about the price going down, because that means that you can load up on Bitcoin for a lot cheaper, because it's going to go back up. Now there was a low point. So like when everyone who knows about stocks, cryptocurrencies, graphs, there's corrections. When it skyrockets up, there's usually a correction. It usually doesn't go all the way down, but it will correct itself. That's why it's good to learn how to read stocks. I mean, read charts. Learn how to read charts. Learn how to do charting. It will come in handy. So I drive for Uber. You know, I get my side hustle on, as they would say, and it pays pretty good actually. I make like $20 for a 15-20 minute ride, so that can add up. It's actually pretty good money. But I'll actually put a link in the description below if you guys are interested. But yeah. Wow, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, so the price of Bitcoin's at 7,000. I was just I was looking at my thing. I have BitScreener. I highly recommend it. It's totally worth it. I think that I got a lifetime membership for $10, but they have other things like Tab Trader and other type of apps where you can keep track of all your coins, all your portfolio. They have altfolio.com or some shit like that. I'll put the links in the description below, so you actually can go to them and choose which one you like the best. But right now, I would suggest you put your money into USD Tether and wait till the price stabilizes to where it, because with Bitcoin, right? In the past, the price always stabilized. Like over the summer, for a month, Bitcoin was $1,000, and then for another month, maybe it was between like 1,000 and 1,200. It was more stable, and the price is going to stabilize again, and the price is going to go back up again tremendously. The technology, just blockchain technology, the how fast transactions can go with them implementing Lightning Network into it, so the transactions are going to be extremely cheaper. Banks, all these places can use this technology. You know what I'm saying? So Bitcoin isn't going anywhere. Um, it's just the technology is just too great. The thing is that so many people got into it, and a lot of people lost money because they bought at the high point. They bought at 20,000 or 19,000 or 15,000 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, when Bitcoin was really expensive, and this was just a couple weeks ago, and they saw how much they lost, and then they were like, I'm just gonna cut my losses and get out. That's not what you do. You put your money in USD Tether and you wait till it goes back up. because any smart investor would say, first off, you should always put a stop limit on anything you have, because you always want to know how much you're willing to lose before you go into any deal. So never invest anything that you don't have enough money to do. That's why I do this Uber thing. So, if I make $300, and if I make, a good amount of money in a day, I could put that into Bitcoin, and this is just a side thing I do, and be able to, that's money that I can afford to lose. So that's why I do this, and it works good. So back to my main point. There years ago, Bitcoin went from like 1,400 to $200, and it stayed there for a long time, and that's when the price stabilized out. And you basically want, right now is like a golden opportunity. I know that there was a testing mark. If I had the charts on me, like, if I had a computer with me, I would actually do a screen share and show you guys the charts, and show you when it was at 7,500. That's when it originally started to go up, and literally it just kept going. It never tested that 7,500 mark, because on charts there's marks. I forget the exact word for it, but there's marks where, okay, almost like glass ceilings, where, all right, if it goes below this, it can keep going down. If it goes above this, it can keep going up. That's why it's really good to know how to do charts. You gotta be able to take time, especially if you're investing money into this. You can't just invest money into it. You can't just invest money and not know what you're doing. Whenever people ask me, what do I think the best coins are to invest in, I'll post them on my YouTube channel. But the reason why I think these coins are the best to invest in is because of steady research behind it. Like, I did a video on IOTA a while ago. I did a video on Ripple a while ago. But you also need to know when to take profits. You have to take profits out. Like, if you make a good chunk of profits, you need to know when to take those profits. So, okay, I have the profits in my pocket, because if you're in the cryptocurrency world, certain coins can go up 100% in one day. I've seen coins go up 1,000% in one day. I turned zero point 0.1 Bitcoin into 1.2 Bitcoin from one pump. You know what I'm saying? So you need to learn when to take your profits, so it's not as bad when stuff like this happens. I would suggest that, instead of you watching your money dwindle away, you put it into a steady currency like USD Tether. Yeah, USD Tether, because it's backed by the dollar, and that's why it's always around the dollar. It's always at, I think, like, the low it went to was maybe like 96 cents or whatever, but it's always at a dollar, because every single time you transfer your money over into USD Tether, they're backing it up with a dollar. There's some controversy behind it, but I think it's owned by Bitfinex, or at least there's and Bitfinex is the sixth largest exchange in the world based on volume, based on the amount of money actually put into it. So some people say, do they really have the 2.5 billion in the bank? I think they do. I really think they do. The market cap just the other day was at 500 billion. And if you take 2.5 billion of that, I don't know, that's like 0.4%, something like that, 0.5% of the entire market cap. So yeah, I think a lot of people will put their money into USD Tether. I think that's the smart thing to do. Wait till Bitcoin stabilizes. And I'm going to put all those links in the description below about I'm going to put an Uber link in the description below so you guys can make some money on the side. Use my referral link, because when you use my referral link, you get special perks and stuff like that. You put your money into USD Tether until Bitcoin starts to go up, and you see if like this is why it's good to read charts, because just because you see a green line doesn't mean, oh, it's going back up, let me go right in. You want to see a steady growth. You want to put it on, maybe like set your charts up by the hour, and you want to see two lines next to each other that are green at a minimum, and then reinvest into Bitcoin. But don't panic. This is an opportunity for all of us to get more Bitcoin, to buy more Ethereum at a cheaper price. These coins are coins that are needed. Just put your money into USD Tether for now. And, while your money's in USD Tether, what I would suggest everyone does is do research on projects or coins that are out that are cheap. There's a coin that I have not mentioned in the past that I will mention now. It's called Zlancer. Okay? It used to be called Zcash Gold. It's called Zlancer. There are 2.5 million coins max. That's the max supply. 2.5 million coins, and that's it. And the concept behind the coin is this. It's very simple, but it's very smart. And people are going to need this coin to do certain stuff. All right, so let's say you need someone to do coding on your computer, like coding for a website. You want to make this amazing website, and you don't know how to do it because you don't know how to do the coding to do this or do that, or you want to do a startup project. The reason it's called Zlancer is because it brings freelancers who know how to do stuff like that to employers who need people to do stuff like that for them. So and it only costs like 20 cents a coin right now. In March, they're actually listing their they're going completely live. They're in beta version right now. The alpha version of their coin is going live in March 1st, I believe. So right now would be a time to stock up on a coin like that, especially with the low supply, and the use of the coin is amazing. You could be anywhere in the world, and you're guaranteed, you put an offer up, like if you need something done, if you need someone to do something for you, or if you have the skills to do something for someone else, it's a way to get paid, it's a way to make money. And with the limited supply of coins, I would highly suggest that you get a bunch of those. But yeah, like I was going to say, just do research on projects while your money's in USD Tether. Research. It's the smartest thing to do. Know why you're investing in a coin. Know who are the people behind backing the coin. There's so many ICOs and there's so many coins right now, and people are just like, oh, I see the dumbest stuff. I see people investing in ICOs where it's like you share your Wi-Fi and stuff like that, and unless you're getting the coins for like a tenth of a penny, you're not going to make any money off those, because no one needs that. Everywhere you are, I'm using Wi-Fi right now, and I'm sitting in, I was going to curse, but I'm not going to curse. I'm going to keep this clean. I am sitting in a parking lot waiting for someone to ping me so I can go pick someone up and make $20 for a 15-minute ride. So yeah, so stupid ideas, stay away from them. You're looking for stuff like when IOTA came out, that's a great idea. I like Bluecoin. Uh, I like them a lot actually. Their development team, all the developers are really really available. I think that I'm actually going to be doing an interview with the developer of Bluecoin, and I need to do that soon because they are going to be how do I say it? They're going to be listed on a new exchange very soon. They're currently on Coin Exchange right now and EtherDelta. I'm going to make a video on EtherDelta, a breakdown of how to use it, all that type of stuff. Because when I first used EtherDelta, I bought maybe like 100,000 Ether Gold coins, and I lost them. So I'm gonna do a video on that for people like me when I first tried to use the site, so they can know what they're doing because they make it way too complicated. But if you like this video, if you found any type of value in it, if you use anything to it, just click like because that um, gets my video out to more people. Click like, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video. Thank you very much. You have a great day. I'll put all the links in the description below when I get a chance when I get home, but I'm going to post this video now. Thank you.